Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I just kind of wanted to sit down and I debated filming this, but I wanted to show you what I got from Casavici, and I also wanted to tell you about some plans and some ideas that I had for my desk agenda and some of my other planners. Um, so I recently did an order with Casavici, and this is pretty much task card items. I purchased this self-care task card. It's just like the other task cards I've gotten from her shop. And I also got this pad of sticky notes, which I thought was really cute for work. But I'm thinking I'm going to use this task card and these supplies for my desk agenda. I feel like this video might be a little bit of a rambling video. And this medium ring agenda, the Louis Vuitton medium ring agenda, I think I'm going to also make some changes to. I've been contemplating making some adjustments and kind of even repurposing this planner. I have a lot of planners. I love my planners. I use all my planners. They all have a purpose. This one's one of my most important ones. But I feel that I need to make some adjustments so that I can be better at reaching some of my goals that I had set for myself for this year. So I'm going to see if I can put together this task card as I talk, but if I'm not able to, that's okay. At least I can show you what it looks like. So right now I have the light on because it's starting to get a little bit dark outside, and I want you to be able to see these. So this self-care task card was created by Maddie Plans. She's a fellow YouTuber here in the planner community. She's been around for a while. I've done some haul videos on some of her other items. And my last planner video, I put together my task card for my work planner. And there's this small, like super thin, um, like liner that sits on these to protect them and keep them nice and clear and keep them from getting scratched. But I'm having a really hard time peeling it off of this one. So I don't want to wrestle with it. I'll probably just put this together off camera, and when it's ready to go and all set up, I'll show it to you in my next planner video. I'll probably post it on Instagram so you can see what it looks like put together. I'm basically going to use these little pink tabs, and then I'm going to use stickers from this page here. She has a couple different, let me see if I can get it to where it's not as blurry. But she has a couple different little headers, little stickers that you can choose from. And so I'll probably put 5 on my task card, and I'll kind of go through here and choose the 5 for self-care. Self-care is one of my big goals that I tried to work on this year. As a lot of moms know, sometimes it's really hard to put our needs or get things done for ourselves, and so I kind of want to focus on that. So I've done a flip through on my desk agenda before, kind of going page by page, section by section, showing you what's in here, what I use it for. This planner is kind of like a me planner, I guess you can say. It's personal. I journal in here. I keep stickers in here. These stickers I tend to just use for this planner. There's some Bible study stickers, a couple of headers that I use for tracking, dot stickers. Desk agendas are kind of fun. This Louis Vuitton desk agenda, can be used for different things. So when I'm done with my task card for self-care, I'm definitely going to put it in here. I think I need to revamp all of these task cards so that they can be useful. They do help me. However, they're not very pretty in my opinion, especially this one, my Bible study routine, or my routine that I like to work off of for this agenda. So I know I have to redo that. I'll probably have to get a label maker. And then here where it says hustle and heart, and this actually, these other two, let me show you. Like none of my task cards match in here, and it kind of bugs me, but my self-care will probably go there. I might get some more from Maddie just so that they all match in here. Um, and then redo some of the others. So like some parts of this planner I use, they will stay. Like I use my year at a glance, just to track medical stuff for myself, some goals for myself. These tabs, these tabs here are from Infinite Lotus, and I think those will stay. I've put little sticky notes with scripture and some notes in here because I wasn't sure where, if I wanted to type them out and put them in or, um, log them. I had put a calendar in here because I was doing kind of like memory keeping for certain dates. I think that will probably still stay as a part of this desk agenda. I think maybe some of these other tabs that I'm finding I'm not using as much, those may go. But I really want to establish the habit of getting in here every single day. And sometimes when I think about going into the daily journal or even just coming into my desk agenda and having to go through section by section, it overwhelms me a bit. In the past, before I had this desk agenda, what I would do for daily journal is rather than filling out this super pretty insert, is I literally just had a blank notebook. And whatever I felt for that day, whether it was writing out scripture or um, if it was tracking something, if it was reading and breaking down an article I had read, or just making notes of future goals, I would do that. And it was page by page, day by day, and I really looked forward to it. And I've put these note pages in here from Infinite Lotus. They say today in their journaling pages, but it's like only this section will be for that. And then it's like, well, then what do I do and go back on these other sections for? So that is what I'm struggling with right now. I'm going to think about it for the next couple days and then see. And then I have this other section for notes. So if I wanted to come in here and just brain dump, which I think journaling altogether really is just brain dumping. And so I think I want to either pull out all of this and just put a bunch of blank lined paper in here right after my calendar, or pull out this entire thing, which kind of makes me sad to think, but just pull out this entire thing, buy a really beautiful notebook and a task card page, and just slip it in. So to be continued with the desk agenda. Now, for this guy, I really want to fulfill some of my financial goals that I have set for myself and my family. And this planner keeps me really organized with as far as paying bills, keeping my current expenses and finances on track. But I want to use these dividers. I pulled out all the little sections that were in those dividers, and I kind of want to place some of these envelopes behind them. And for those of you that are heavily into the planner community, there's also a community of cash envelopes and stuffing cash envelopes. And I've recently gone on a spiral where I've been watching these videos. And a lot of the gals there, they use their LV or their LV agendas to put these in, and they have like little tabs. There's different envelopes you can get on Etsy. I haven't quite decided how to set it up. I don't want to invest a lot in setting that up until I know what system might work for me. I'm thinking I'll use some of those leftover headers either for self-care or the ones I have from Infinite Lotus, and that I can just jump in and set that up in here. I think I might still leave the months in here. There's also some Etsy shops that have monthly saving challenges, so I can even put envelopes in there, or I can just leave my monthly calendar and still use it for finances and bill tracking and just simplify it so that I can fit everything in in these rings. Having everything in one place is super convenient, and I'm not quite sure if I want to change that. I've contemplated like not having the monthly calendar for next year and just putting a monthly spread in my A5 planner, my main planner, my GM planner, and going that route rather than having two different calendars. Um, And I've done that in the past, and where I failed is that in the shuffle of everything, in the shuffle of those calendars, I would lose track of a bill or a payment because it wouldn't jump out of the page at me. And so having these calendars in this planner has made it easier to keep track of that and made it easier to do that. So I think this is also going to be to be continued. I want to make those decisions soon. So you gals haven't seen quite a bit of I'm getting on YouTube here and I'm starting to share how I set up and how I use my planners, and I have all of these LV planners in the bean print. And what I plan to do, what I usually do is in the fall months is I switch them over. See, here's my cash envelope situation right now. It's very premature. I'm just barely starting out. So these things are so bulky. They're so cute because of the handwriting. And this little binder is, look, there's nothing in holidays yet. I really need to get on here and figure out a system, but I don't like how thick and bulky these are because I don't think they're going to fit in my planner. They're just not going to fit in there. I know that for a fact. And I don't want to ruin my LV planner because I'm overstuffing it with these. So maybe these will be sinking funds and I'll just keep those in my safe, and these will be like day-to-day things that I can use in here. I still need to decide. I'm not quite sure. I'll keep you guys posted. So videos to come. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. The link is here. It's down below. And see when I post my updated task card photos. If I am able to film a video, I will. But I also wanted to take the chance to thank everybody. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for those of you that have subscribed to my channel. It means so much to me. Um, I just, I'm just so grateful so thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy the content that I make here. So stay tuned for these planners. I'll let you know what I decide to do. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.